NFL draft.
Wildcat again for the Knowles with Douglas. You know, Beck grew up in Jacksonville.
You know, I'm gonna finish watching this.
Committed to play baseball in Gainesville, and then of course becomes a football star. Sees where things are headed, and here he is, a star for Georgia.
35-3. I had no idea Fisk and Farmer weren't playing, and that Tatum Bethune wasn't playing. You turn this down.
He's coming back next year because they were already going to be a team in the running regardless. With that guy though, it's a bit of a
defensively, we are a shell of ourselves defensively. Believe it or not, I actually think Brock Glenn has played a good game. And there he goes with a good pass right there to Hakeem Williams. I actually think Brock Glenn is playing a good game and showing a lot of promise. Our defense is a shell right now. Our defense, whew, we have no depth on the interior, linebacker depth. If I'm Kalen DeLoach, I don't even know. Do you play in the second half if you're Kalen DeLoach? I don't know. We're literally playing freshmen at every level defensively. I think the offensive line has played well today, believe it or not. Again, I think Brock Glenn is playing fine. Brock Glenn's thrown some dimes here today, folks. But at the end of the day, it's 35-3. Nobody should be shocked. Nobody should be, it is what it is, bro. Whew. Georgia taking us behind the woodshed and spanking the boys. But again, I like what 11's doing. Come on, there he goes right there, deep shot. Almost had Dustin Hill right there on the deep post. I like Glenn, man. 11's a gamer, dog. 11's a gamer. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of 11. Man, he barely overthrows that ball. Dustin Hill had that. That's a It's good stuff, man. Promising future. This game's screwed. We're done with this game. But like I said, man, we knew that coming into this game. This was about.
There was a little confusion as they were lining up for this 3rd and 4.
This was about the young guys, man, showing young guys, man. Young guys are gonna come out here and show what they had. Let me flip this around so I can read the comments. Actually, that looks terrible, doesn't it? Okay, never mind. We'll go back to this because I am on my phone. I agree, Tonio. I agree with the comment under this one from Tyler, and it's no offense, but who cares? No one. At this point, man, no one gives a damn about the narrative. The narrative's already been pushed. The narrative doesn't matter at this point. Everybody with a brain can watch this game. First 10 minutes of this game are competitive. You know why? Because everybody's fresh. If you have a full football team, this is a different game. Even with Brock Glenn as your quarterback, not even counting Jordan Travis. If you have a full football team with Brock Glenn, if we would have been allowed to be in the playoffs with Brock Glenn, I'm telling you, the way Brock Glenn's played with more than a day of preparation, I'm impressed. Here he is running for a first down. Look, Brock Glenn got a game. He a gamer, dog. Brock Glenn can play. So we're gonna watch the rest of the first half together, and of course we'll talk about halftime.
Nothing open and puts his foot in the ground and just is decisive. He's just gonna get north. Use that athleticism.
Young guys are playing, believe it or not. They just don't play to the level y'all expect. There's a reason why they're young. But your freshman quarterback out there giving it his all. Your O-line's out there blocking its ass off.
Another deep shot. A little bit of a push off that time from Hakeem Williams.
He's overthrown the deep ball a little bit. Had I tried to give it to number 8 out there. Y'all sitting there watching everything but the game. Well, I'm gonna watch the game. Hopefully, 35-3 in the first half. 6 for 16, 95 yards. They're doing what I asked them to do, though, which I'm fine with. You know the middle of the field wasn't going to be open, right? But they are taking their deep shots. They are giving his receivers an opportunity. Oh, come on, 21. You know,
Great job escaping the pressure. Just need a little better accuracy on that.
I don't know what they see in 21. Now, you could say that ball was high. And, yeah, it was high. But, damn, it hit his hands.
Take off on third down a few plays ago. That's just one. You just got to.
Like, come on.
Make sure you're on balance. Oh, he knows he missed a big
I don't know why. I just don't see it in 21. I don't see it in 21. I've never seen it in 21. Robert Scott hurt. Go figure. He stays hurt. And Darius Washington got hurt. You can see him actually limping right now, as he won't probably be back on the field. Our O-line is just getting decimated. Maybe we get to see some Armella today against this Georgia defense. People telling me he can't play. Well, I guess we'll find out today. I just never seen it in 21, guys. Just never seen it with him. I agree, Notable. You got to catch that, man, and hit your hands. Went right through your hands, as a matter of fact. Yes, it was high, but you get paid to catch the ball. Auburn got smoked by Maryland team. Bama had to struggle with. Hey, Ryan, I'm with you. This game is not indicative of this season. Everybody knows that.
He was originally committed to Ohio State before he flips to Florida State. It's not like we're talking about some guy that didn't have great upside all the way.
And there's this mindset too, Joe, that as a true freshman, when you get to a bowl game, you're not a true freshman anymore. You've had enough practice.
Man, I think Brock is showing a lot of promise, man. 11 is showing a lot of promise. 11 is showing a lot of promise, guys. This is what you were supposed to be watching this game for. Not an expectation of winning the game. You know, this is the first game we've given up over 30 points. Again, the entire starting front seven is all but out, with the exception of Pat Payton. Looks like Julian's in the game. No, he's not. Look at Glenn can play. And as soon as I start talking about 21, he makes a catch there for a first down. Shout out to 21. I still don't see it, but good for him. Brock Glenn can play. I am very pleased, man, with number 11. I am very pleased with number 11, guys. We look good. Hey, we looking all right. We looking all right. Brock Glenn looks all right. There he goes again. Oh, Keem, you got to catch that, Keem. That's a good throw.
This time it's the same two guys.
That's a good throw.
Hakeem Williams is not, though. He's trying to beat his corner.
Oh, well, he tried to one-hand it.
That's twice in this game that Brock
That's a good throw, though.
That I think should have been caught and completed. Not just good decisions with respect to reading coverage, but
what's up, Dex? He said y'all don't have it. I don't know. We got about as many as the Gators got. The Gators ain't in no bowl game, though. You feel me? We got about as many as them Gators got, though. We'll be all right. We just young.
In that game. Here they go empty on 2nd and 10 as the young man is growing in confidence. 4-man rush.
Ooh. I like how he sits in that pocket. He sits in that pocket, and I think the O-line for the most part has done a good job. Who is that over there? That's Jalen Early, 54. That's Jalen Early. So Jalen Early getting the nod over Julian Armella. That's actually pretty interesting. But I like it. Hey, show me these young boys. That's Jalen Early over there starting at that tackle spot. 54. Ooh. He got sacked and fumbled the ball. They probably finna call holding.
Williams wrapped all the way around from the left side of the formation.
My guess is they finna call holding. No, you ain't catching strays, bro. I'm just asking the question. What do you say? Okay, yeah, they called something on the offense. That was a decent little drive, man, to close that half.
You gotta have your head on a swivel as an offensive lineman on third down, specifically when you're playing against Georgia, because they show.
Where'd the pressure come from? Let's see.
He's going to wrap all the way around the right guard, and he kind of gets stuck inside, and he's too late by the time he finally sees it. There's the stun inside. He just can't wrap around, and there's the hit. Oh, Brock Glenn doesn't have two hands on the football, and he gets the trifecta. Patrick Payton had a chance early in the game. Sack, forced fumble, fumble recovery. He might have been thinking score.
Kirby Smart absolutely loves Williams. He says he's everything you expect him to be. He's tough, he's physical, can handle the coaching.
Well, hopefully we can't give up a touchdown in 49 seconds. Jesus. How much y'all think Kirby going to try to put on us? Hussey, catch the intercept. Bro, we have so much promise. We just aren't completing plays, guys. Drop passes. Drop picks. I mean, Hussey's right there. Bro, we have a promising team these next couple years. It's okay. It's okay. It just is what it is. It just is what it is.
They missed a big opportunity for a turnover there.
Back on second down.
What a catch. Jeez. But that's on another true freshman DB in Quindarius Jones. Gotta locate the ball, man. He tried. He tried to. Jesus.
But there's Carson Beck just giving his guy an opportunity, and they've gone down the field to that left side a couple times now with success. And it just takes a couple of plays.
Well, Joe, I know it's going to be hard to see the promising aspect in a 35-3 game, and Georgia's trying to score and go up by 42-3. Jesus Christ. But I promise you, if you actually watch and pay attention, there are some promising things to pay attention to. That's an interference. I saw it. 21 was holding like a mug. Kirby will call. I doubt he does. Kirby gonna try to win by 80. Look, he just grabs them. He just grabs them. He didn't even try to. Just grabs them. They're about to go up 42-3 in the first half. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
And they were -1 in turnover margin coming into this thing. And right away, Carson Beck starts paying it off with some shots down the field. First to Bell. Now
you see, you have a true sophomore at DB, a true freshman at DB. Touchdown. It's easy work. Easy work, man. Joe, don't get me wrong. Now, I want. Obviously, we're going to need to take a portal quarterback, but the offense hasn't been the problem. If you're a Florida State fan and you chose to go to that game, boy, I don't know what the hell you were. Man, it is 41-3 in the first half. Holy snap. If you got to have fun with this, guys. You got to have fun with this. You knew. I tried to tell y'all what this was going to be the other day. You have to have fun with this, okay? It's okay. It's okay. I'm about to put this game on mute, though, because I'm tired of them sucking off the Georgia Bulldogs. How locked in the dogs were. They were so locked in. Good for them. FSU's defense has zero depth right now. FSU's defense has zero depth. Like, I don't even know. I'm having a lot more fun watching the offense right now. I'm having a lot more fun watching Brock Glenn and these receivers. Man, who cares about who you got to hear from? T2Y, Kurt Hurst. You're going to hear from all of them. If you don't want to hear from them, don't listen to them.
It's undeniable when you're just looking at the talent Georgia has. And that's why, as a team, they believe they're one of the 4 best teams and they should have got in. You can't say that from that test.
Where's my remote, though? I really got to mute this.
4 events. You can't argue that at all.
You can't argue it. Georgia lost, but whatever. Here it is. Like I said, I'm having fun watching the offense. But we're down. We're playing Jalen Early, who's a redshirt freshman at tackle right now, because Darius and Robert Scott gets hurt, and Bless Harris. Like, bro, like, what are we supposed to do? We got other players, but them boys are young. Young boys are getting repped. Sure, bowl games are fun to watch. Bowl games are fun to watch, man. I ain't mad about none of this. I promise you I'm not. I am not even upset. And they come out here slinging. Hey, Mike Norville said we finna go down slinging the ball. I'm with it. 13 seconds left. It is 42-3. Kirby is going to. Kirby has ran it up on us. Kirby has ran it up on us. I'm expecting maybe 66, 67% of defensive play. Bro, none of them played, which is insane. I did not know Farmer, Fisk, and Bethune also wasn't playing. Think about that. Think about the interior line rotation. Good run from Kazai. I'm actually disappointed in the amount of snaps they've used him in. To be honest with you, I would have liked to see Kazai get more opportunities. 6 seconds left. Just throw a dog. Yeah, there you go. Let's just throw something deep. And again, you cannot blame the quarterback. Please tackle him. Thank you. So that was an interception. Goes right through Morlock's hands. That Brock Glenn throws a great ball right there. Look at this throw. That is a tight. Bro, Morlock has to catch that ball. No Jaheim Bell. Morlock's got to catch that ball, man. You're looking at being tight end number 1 next year. You know what I'm saying? And Brock Glenn's playing, guys. I got a lot of respect for Brock. I got a lot of respect for number 11. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Says Jeffrey. He says, poke another YouTube channel that featured a hippie long-haired guy who looks like he never seen or touched a football in his life. And Jen No predicted. They were allowed to predict whatever they wanted to. If you watched me earlier this morning, I predicted 27-20 or some ridiculous score like that. Though I was fully aware that I was predicting with my heart and not my head. So, hey, it is what it is. Bro, Brock Glenn is out here spinning the ball. He's spinning the ball, guys. Brock Glenn out here spinning that thing. And he's had drop. Drop. So, hey, I ain't mad at it. People that want to come in here, y'all can come in here and get your trolls off. It don't really bother me, quite honestly. None of it bothers me. I'm sitting here laughing at this shit myself. Only because I prepared Florida State for this moment. If you're new around here, I prepared Florida State for this moment. I told them what was going to happen in this game. Thursday. We did a live Thursday. Thursday, I told y'all. Thursday, I told them. It's gonna be a long season next year. This game has no indication of next year. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop it. Stop it. Douglas is a wide receiver. Okay, whatever. Actually, you're right. John Shields. I did predict Florida State to win the game. You know why I predict them to win the game? Because I'm not gonna bet against them. So, and your mama's a clown. Mm. Who?
The target clearance run is on. Dash in now for savings up to 50%
Bro,
off clothing and shoes for everyone.
this game has 0 to do it next year.
And their favorite toy brands. Don't miss the target clearance run.
No, Glenn has played well. If you don't think Glenn's playing well right now, I don't know what game you're watching. I would prefer not to. I would prefer, personally, to bridge that. Again, I think Brock Glenn has showed a lot of promise in this game. Can't say Georgia's not playing, right? Georgia's playing. Can't say Georgia's playing their backups. Guys are dropping balls. Dustin Hill, man, that was a dime to Dustin Hill. Dustin Hill made a great effort. I'm not knocking Dustin Hill, but he couldn't hold on through the catch. That's a drop. Darren Wilson, drop. You just saw Morlock with a drop that leads an interception. Like, Brock Glenn's putting the ball where the ball needs to be put. You know, I would rather not have to start him if I don't have to. But he's showing a lot of promise.
How about you save $500 on this king size Addy mattress and only pay the queen size price, just $9.98. With a Bob Mills card, you get 60 months to pay, and it's less than 20 months. You believe that? Now we both know.
Blank span at QB does what? Again, Brock, if you. Hey, y'all let it out, FSU fans. If you think Glenn's the problem in this game, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all talking about portal for wide receivers, like your defensive line isn't getting ate the hell up because it has no depth. Newsflash. If they don't add no depth in the portal at D-line, what you're watching is what you're getting next year, with the exception of Farmer. Assuming Farmer is on this team next year, that's your D-line. That's what I've been telling y'all about in the recruiting.
Pasadena, the Rose Bowl, the sun has come through. What was a rainy morning. Alabama and Michigan will meet in the Rose Bowl this afternoon, one of the college football playoff semifinals. Reese Davis, Desmond Howard, and Joey Galloway here.
Oh, Miami fans happy. But again, they can come in here and talk their trash. Miami fans out here loving it. Like they didn't lose to Rutgers 2 days ago or whatever that was.
Unfortunate on a number of levels, played hard, just got mad. But one of the questions that we had about how would Georgia respond to the disappointment, and they certainly have come out and made a statement. Yeah, we felt as though Georgia will come out here and play the high spirit.
Some of them are definitely trolls. Absolutely. Some of these people I've never even seen in here before. So, but you know how that goes. You know how that goes.
Or, you know, the fans. So I think that Georgia came out here like, hey, we're going to play against this team like it's their A team. We don't care if there's a lot of backups. We're going to take them seriously, and we're going to play our standard of football. And
apparently, Fisk is out with the injury.
See what the future looks like, and hopefully it looks better than this, than what they're showing in this game. These are a lot of players that were fighting for jobs for next season. A lot of these guys will be players on this team next year and may be the next stars coming up. The game, like you said, is unfortunate the way it's turned out. But if you're Florida State, you go to halftime and you have a talk. You come out and you want to play better than.
Got a player at the portal at halftime. Who y'all want to hit the portal at halftime?
Championship game. So a great opportunity for him to continue to grow in the second half.
Odell, this is on you. Uh-oh. He talked all week like he was. The Fisk development is kind of actually very interesting, man. Fisk talked all week like he was playing, and all of a sudden for him to be injured is kind of weird. Again, I'm not gonna hammer guys for not playing. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
540 total yards. They moved the ball with ease. You got Ole Miss in the top 5 preseason next year. Desmond's going to want to wait and think about that a bit. I think they might get in the top 5. 11 wins, 2. Congratulations
to the lane Kiffin in that squad. Yeah, I'm not sure they'll get into this year. Maybe preseason next year. Auburn and Maryland, another SEC Big Ten matchup. The first one you saw went to the SEC. This one decidedly to the Big Ten. Billy Edwards Jr. playing for the Terps. Preston Howard goes in. Terps up 14-0. And Cameron Edge finds Dylan Wade.
He's reading comments. There ain't nothing to really dissect in this game. Vontae says he's been driving and missed the first half. How bad is it? 42-3? Defense can't stop a nosebleed, brother. Georgia can literally score every possession if they want to. So Farmer actually had a surgery this offseason. So him being unavailable actually makes sense. I don't know what the deal is with Fisk.
This halftime report is presented by Mercedes-Benz. The holiday love celebration is here, now through January 2nd.
Glenn's playing a good game, man. I think the offense in general isn't playing terrible, to be honest with you. Glenn's making freshman mistakes, miscommunication with receivers, not as accurate as you should be. I mean, it's like I think some of us are judging this team like if it's a team full of Jordan Travis, Keon Coleman, Johnny Wilson, Jaheim. Like if we're judging it on that scale, then absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But if you judge it on a scale of everybody's a freshman, it's crazy.
She's a great girl, CJ. Dad, we started watching college football together. You like college football? Well, Becky opened my eyes to the complexities of the sport, the West Coast offense, the triple option. Wildcat formation. Oh, I love it.
There's gonna be some of them that do go undrafted.
My boy's becoming a fan.
Glenn looks good. He looks like a guy who actually got to prepare for a football game. Which is why I still stand on what I stand on. Everybody who wants to come in and troll about this is justification. If you have Keon, Trey, Johnny, some of these guys that are sitting out, some of these guys that opted for surgery earlier than they would have opted for surgery if they were playing a playoff. Like if you have all these guys available and Brock Glenn's your quarterback, do you think Keon's dropping the balls that some of these guys are dropping? What about Jaheim? What about Johnny? Like, you in the mix. You feel me? So, I think anybody who can watch it can see, like, okay, this is what it is.
I'm Elizabeth.
21. I said it before. I don't know what they see in 21. Personally, I've never saw it in 21. If you've watched me throughout the years, as long as 21's been on this team, every offseason they hype 21 up. And every season I say, I don't see it. So, but we'll see what happens, man.
Chipotle's carne asada is back.
Bro, he's one man. Hold on, let me go back to this comment right here. He's one guy. One guy playing his first game of the season. Granted, I think Daniel Lyons has had some flash plays, but there's no depth. There's literally no depth. Shout out to Malcolm Ray. I want to say shout out to Malcolm Ray because Malcolm Ray, who is still currently in the transfer portal, is actually playing in this game. So I do want to say shout out to 99 because he showed up to play. He dressed out. Bro, your defensive line is Lyons, Jackson, Ray, Briggs, and you are 5 deep on the D in the interior D line. And you're lucky that Malcolm Ray's playing, or you'd be 4 deep.
Life after student debt is within reach. Refi at SoFi.com/refi. And now federal borrowers get an exclusive rate discount.
Well, I mean, he hasn't played all year. Now, if you're playing Daryl Jackson alongside Joshua Farmer, alongside Fisk, alongside Lovett, now you're talking about making an impact. You can't be a one-man band.
My dogs are playing the undefeated Knowles in the Capital One Orange Bowl. I'm also counting down the minutes to the big show tomorrow night here in Times Square. As we anticipate the ball drop, we've got performances in Times Square from Shelly.
I'm actually hoping we don't get a QB from the portal. Man, my chat keeps jumping. I'm sorry. I was trying to read your comment. The chat jumped. I am on my phone. I'm actually hoping we don't get a QB from the portal, or let us not get a high school QBs and get portal QBs. I'm not even sure where you're trying to go with that one.
Happy New Year, Ryan. And if you really love the dogs, you'll accept the invitation to come be the celebrity guest picker on College Game Day one week. Now, Capital One, proud to present Walk the Moon live from the Capital One Orange Bowl.
That's why I'm able to cope with it. Believe it or not, that's why this game really, like, I'm watching a game and I'm saying to myself, trying to get this comment to show. No, this isn't the comment I'm trying. This is the comment I'm trying to show here. But this point that you're making here is why I'm sitting here like laughing about this game. Like, I'm watching this team knowing good and damn well this team isn't a representation of the football team we watched for 13 straight games. And everybody else knows it too. Everybody knows it. This is a shell. Especially defensively. There's some goofballs in the chat. You gotta remember, bro. This is a lot of people's opportunity to troll a team that they've been hating on. We got a lot of Miami fans on their what are those called? Those damn, the word just slipped my mind. You got a lot of Miami fans on their burner accounts right now, posing as FSU fans. You got a lot of Miami fans on burners right now, man. They've been waiting all year to come in here and have something to say and haven't had anything to say. So this is their moment. Like I said, there's people in here I haven't seen before, so that's how I know they're trolls. I think Brock, with an off season to develop, can be pretty good. I think Brock's fine. I don't know if I don't know if it's just one off season or two, but him and Luke Cromenhoek are going to compete well for that job. Okay, Joe, I'm a hit you with a question off of this comment. What quarterback have you seen him play other than Jordan Travis? He ain't had Brock Glenn a year for you to say that. So that's tough for you. That's a very astute judgment for you to make. Comeback Kings.
Like this smart fitness mirror. Also, Mr. Leg Day. 1989.
Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ.
Dustin Hill has also looked. He's had his moments, man. If Brock Glenn missed a throw over the middle to him, that probably Dustin Hill wants him for a touchdown. Hill had a tough catch on the sideline that I'm not going to knock him for. But the future's promising, guys. I think the future's promising.
Checking that thing we just checked? Double check. We ain't got time to chill. We're out here driving this thing. This is when we get to work. To keep you connected. No matter what. Connect before the storm. Change how we weather. Connecting changes.
You've seen JT enough to know he improved. Come on. Don't do that with Jordan Travis. Jordan Travis, from the first time you saw him to now, come on, dog. The improvement is night and day. As far as Tate Rodemaker goes, his mechanics and all of those things were never his issue. I think with Tate, his issue has been his confidence. You feel me? That is, Keon did drop a couple in the ACC title game. To your point. Premier Youth. Appreciate that. I appreciate that support, man.
The college football playoff semifinals, New Year's Day on ESPN.
Ready for the NFL playoffs?
Well, yeah, they out here getting their panties pulled to the side on national TV. It is what it is at this point, y'all. Right. I don't agree with y'all's takes on Tate Rodemaker, but some of that's not coaching, man. Some of that is you either have that or you don't, right? How do you? I mean, for the coaches out there, how do you coach pocket awareness? How do you coach confidence? So that's just how I feel. Like some of that stuff you kind of have to have.
Holiday love celebration is here now through January 2nd.
I agree. But they're letting him throw the ball down the field like I asked him to, and it's actually been working pretty well.
Tonight on a variety of networks, and of course New Year's afternoon, it will be the college football playoff semifinals or Rose Bowl.
Bro, I know. I'm just engaging with people. I don't necessarily even mind the trolls at this point. I'm just engaging and talking. They don't bother me. I expect it. I'm actually surprised they don't have more. They'll probably be in here a lot after the game.
Huskies offensive line versus the Texas Longhorns front seven. The battle of the trenches is going to be epic. Talking about speed and athleticism, did you see them removing that tarp on that video we just showed right there? We're doing it in record time. I didn't realize it was done. I know, right? Look at that. There's a still run some routes. Impressive. Breeze can throw still. a few, and then the shoulders gone. Beautiful afternoon here. It's been a great day.
Oh man, 42-3. FSU. Zoe says we are the. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. Let the trolls get. Exactly. It's been 2 years. Them boys ain't been able to say a word over here. It's been peaceful. It's been peaceful on 863 Seminole TV. Y'all know that. A lot of these Miami fans get ghosted during most of the season. Show up for the off season because of some recruiting wins, and then they get ghosted again. Y'all already know how it goes over here. So you're gonna get some trolls over here, and it's okay. It's okay. You shouldn't be. And any real Florida State fan isn't hurt by this game.
A common side effect of Ocrevus is infusion reactions. Some may be serious. An increased risk of colitis and cancer may exist with Ocrevus.
What did he say? Hold on. Montre says some of these FSU fans. I ain't trying to highlight you, Sarge. Man, chat always jumping around.
That's more progress, less progress.
Some of these FSU fans say the dumbest S. Yeah, Twitter's bad. Listen, y'all. Twitter is not for the thin-skinned or weak at heart. Like if you go on Twitter, just be prepared. Especially if you go on Twitter to give like your own takes. It's one thing to go on Twitter and just see what everybody else posts. You're gonna see a lot of dumb stuff. But man, if you're gonna go on Twitter and kind of be like me and be active and say what you feel, the people are gonna come for you all the time. I had a guy tell me today in person that what did he say? Said he wished he could tell me something in person. As a way, I guess he was trying to threaten me. The same guy comments on damn near all my posts. Follows me. I don't follow him. He follows me. Criticizes things I say. He's a fan, and I love him. I love my fans. I think he's a little sweet. I think he likes boys, but he's a fan.
Get a free footlong at Subway. Like the new Daily Heroes. Buy one footlong in the app, get one free. It's a pretty big deal. Kinda like me. Order in the Subway app today.
Alex says, come on. I'm trying to highlight your comment here, Alex. In a way, I'm glad Mike is watching this. Now he knows what type of players he needs to bring on the playmakers both sides. Those are real dudes over there in Georgia. Need better recruiters. Definitely need better recruiters. KCD says, I'm late to the chat, but I don't think receivers are ready. for the hard throwing ball. Well, here's the thing. To the receiver's defense, how many balls have they caught from Brock Glenn so much this year? For what, 11 games you was working with Jordan Travis. Then on the next 12, you're working with Brock Glenn. Excuse me, Tate Boilermaker. Glenn's a late-time decision in the ACC championship. They do have to get used to, if anybody who may have played receiver maybe can speak to this, but it is something to be said of getting used to catching a certain guy's football. Some guy deliver it differently, whether it's a harder throw or more touch on the throw, whatever. This is nothing that can't be solved over an entire off season of work.
Right now and see how much you can save.
Somebody said threat silly. Yeah, man, I get threatened. It's okay though. I ain't worried about nobody. Believe me when I tell you. Ain't worried about nobody. I'm glad the opt out of the bowl crowd didn't get in their way. Gives more reps. Yeah, I mean the young guys are getting reps. Sir, I don't believe Louisville was second. They weren't the second best team. They had the second best record. Norvell's fault. I hope UJ scores 100. I won't go that far, pretty no girl. Relax. Don't do that. I don't want 100. I don't want 100. Anyway, game just got back on. I'm gonna go ahead. Only reason I talked about your mama because you came in here calling me names. Don't take what you can't dish, John. You could have came in here and trolled, but I ain't got to be a clown. If I'm a clown, your mama a clown. And we'll keep it at that. Anyway. John, ain't you like 60-something years old? You're too old to be calling people names when talking sports. You can have a sports talk without calling people names. So, if I'm a clown, your mama a clown. Anyway, the game back on. I'm gonna continue to watch this whooping. Looks like the backup quarterback's in the game. So shout out. Georgia might be calling the dogs off. We might have a chance here in the second half, y'all. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all after the game. I'm out.